Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. It is Chelsea. They take on West Ham United and it's live. Hello and welcome. A lot of excitement here at Stamford Bridge because it's a London derby that we have to bring you, namely Chelsea against West Ham. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former West Ham player Stuart Robson. Stuart, prospects for this game, what do you think?
Well, from a West Ham point of view, Derek, they're going to have to get their tactics absolutely right. If they play well, close the ball down and stop Chelsea playing, this could be a really tight game. Otherwise, Chelsea will dominate.
Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match, taking on his old club, and Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal. I just felt so strange. It might well be the same for him today, hopefully not.
And this is how it looks for Chelsea.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
And the starting lineup. For West Ham United.
Well, they're playing with two strikers. One will look to stretch the pitch by making forward runs. The other will look to get on the ball and make things happen. But it's still important that they work as a pair.
And so the battle commences. And options in the centre. Foiling them effectively. superb effort to keep it in. Well, he likes to run at them. Targets available, cross comes in. A Chelsea corner. It's a short one. He's played it over to the near post. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, the stats tell you everything. He's a top-class striker. Even when he's having a quiet game, he can still pop up with a goal, as we may well see today.
And so it will be a corner. Well, they fancy a short one. The delivery towards the back post. And still dangerous. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, for West Ham United, you have to say it was a great performance against Liverpool. What do you expect to see this time, Stuart?
Well, in a very tight game, they certainly deserved their victory. Today, they will be a lot tougher, and I'm expecting a really close game, with neither side quite having enough to win it.
And breaking at pace with menace. They need to get bodies back. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Made sure nothing came of that. Can he do it to take the lead? Oh, a vital interception. Running through to the keeper. And very deftly cut out. Van de Beek. Good movement. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. But he's gone short with it. And a decent delivery. It might still be problematic. Strength and control, a big part of his game. So a throw in to Chelsea. Well, he just let his opponent glide by. Van de Beek must take the lead here. Top-class defending.
Well, Chelsea have controlled the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It'll be certainly no less than they deserve. They just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third now.
Played into the box. And he's clear as lines. Now, let's see what they can do here. Shot attempted. Well, tremendous block. And the counter looks on here. Options available. An attack full of promise. And can he find someone at the far post? Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Played into the centre. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And going short with it. Could be troublesome. header that time, but the goalkeeper was there. And that puts them in position. And thumped away. And the first 45. So back in business, and Chelsea behind. Let's see if they're able to bounce back in this half. Struggling to keep the ball. Well, possibilities inside the box. Attending to his defensive chores. Oh, nice ball. Options in the middle. So can Chelsea take advantage of the corner kick situation? They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Short corner favoured. And crossed in there. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Van de Beek. Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. Palmer with it. And played towards the near post. Well, it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. And there to intervene. Van de Beek. Takes the shot. Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. And he did what he had to do defensively.
Well, it's been quite clear that West Ham have been second best in terms of possession, but their attacking play has been really
hang on,
incisive.
Stuart, look at this. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Time for a change then. Wonderfully weighted pass. Now the attack fizzled out. Throw-ins given. And possession lost, intercepted. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Oh, excellent diving stop. So a personnel change then.
Number 20, Radio, to be replaced by number 15, Ruben.
Well, they fancy a short one. And played in. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Well, he likes to run at them. Foiling them effectively.
Well, what support these Chelsea fans are giving the team. But time isn't on their side. They need a goal quickly.
Opportunity! Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there. Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
And whipped into the box. He succeeds in clearing it. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Mendy. Van de Beek. Oh, surely. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. This might be ideal for the counter. Crossing opportunity. Defenders need to cover. So a throw in here. I must say that wasn't a textbook throw-in routine, Stuart.
Well, that would have been a fine from the club back in my day. It's so sloppy.
Well, this game ebbing away and the visitors on course to eke out a narrow victory. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it's been a tight game, but I think they've been the better team. They've just had that little bit more quality. Certainly in attack, and of course they've been well organised at the back. They just need to see this through now.
Crossing possibilities. Mendy. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And just 5 minutes remaining. And there the attack ends for now.
Well, as you can see, Chelsea have dominated the last 15 minutes. Really starting to turn the screw now. Time is of the essence, of course. But you feel if they keep creating chances, don't panic, then surely the equaliser will come.
On the attack in the closing phase. Could cross it in here. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Well, the corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. Pump's clear. So that will do it for this game. It is officially a final score now, and West Ham get the win and the 3 points. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.